You wouldn't know it from the 90-degree temperatures, but it's officially fall here in central Missouri, October. It's the time of year when my friend Parker Hall starts thinking about filling his freezer with flathead catfish from the Missouri River.
Why flatheads? Is it just because they're huge? Or do you like to eat them better?
There's a mystique to flatheads. They got a great big mouth, they eat big baits, and I just think they're delicious.
And what is it about this time of year that makes it good for flatheads?
Well, I think they're getting ready for winter. I think they're putting the feed sack on, getting ready for that cold.
You call this?
Bank pulling. To me, it's akin to limb lining, except you can put them where you want.
You're not like tied to where the limb is.
Tied to the limb. You're like, I wish there was a limb right there. It's a good spot.
Walk me through how it functions.
Big fiberglass rod, hole drilled in the end. Nylon line goes through. It stretch out maybe 3/4 of the length of the pole. And the hook, I use a big circle hook.
So not a very delicate presentation.
Not at all.
These fish must not be particularly line shy.
No, catfish aren't scared of gear. And that's it. Poke it into the bank.
How deep? Depends on the bank, right?
It does. What we look for is those fish swimming the ledge. If it's real gradual, generally we may or may not put one there, but this thing doesn't have to stick all the way out of the bank, just a small part. So we feel. There's the ledge, come right up above the ledge.
Where you got a gradual bank, and then it drops off.
Right. Yeah, so right at that
ledge. The fish is running that drop off.
Working that drop off.
Then you got a line hanging off and a bait off it.
Right.
And that thing fights the fish for you.
Right. Catfish feeds up. He's feeling as a predator. Comes up, takes the bait, turns around. Circle hook does its job.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
With a lot of tinkering and a fair share of hits and misses under his belt, Parker now knows what he's looking for when deciding where to plant these poles.
So you're feeling for the drop off.
Yeah, this one's pretty sheer, so it's going to be straight up and down.
He prefers a set where flatheads like to hunt, near submerged logs, tributary mouths, and inside eddies. Not out in the ripping current, but then typically not in slack current either.
There's a little bit of a drop.
There you go. That's what you're looking for.
And there are more than just flatheads in here. You've also got blue catfish and channel catfish. Most connoisseurs prefer the flatheads, particularly the belly meat, which inspires an almost cult-like devotion among anglers.
So we're gonna set all this gear, then come back and bait it at dusk.
At dusk, yeah.
Because the bait doesn't last that long?
Bait doesn't last that long. The gar work it over, they die. So you want to maximize your chances by having good fresh bait.
Because the big flatheads are feeding at night.
Right.
You could say you caught a 100-pound flathead and you wouldn't sound like a total bullshitter. They can get that big. However, a 30-pound flathead will make pretty much anyone happy, and it's nearly impossible to look at a 50 or 60-pounder and not express some level of awe. Potential for a fish like that will keep a person pushing in poles on a hot day with no complaints. With poles set and dusk coming on, it's time now to bait hooks. Flatheads are known as voracious eaters. The word vacuum gets thrown around a lot. They prefer live bait, shad, carp, suckers, but Parker likes to use bluegills, or catfish candy. He runs his bait facing into the current, looks natural, stays alive longer. A fish hooked in the tail, with water running backward against its gills, dies quick. With all our poles set and baited, we head back to the launch. In the morning, with any luck, we harvest. It's a gorgeous morning, and we're back on the water to see what came our way overnight.
Ooh, there he is.
What is?
Oh, that's a good one, man.
I like that.
There he goes. If he wants to go, let him go. Yep, let him go. Ooh, I fell.
There he is. Look at that. Damn. Look at that thing. In an American river. Look at that. Now I understand what you're saying when you said you guys used to eat 5 deer a year, your family, and then started fishing here, and you only eat 3 deer a year now because of flathead.
That's it, from flathead meat.
You see a fish like this, you can understand it. That's impressive, man. Wow. That is a giant. That's like a freezer filler right there, dude. Tell me what you think the weight on that is.
I think the weight on that's probably 45 pounds.
yeah.
Dude, that was worth the wait right there.